My name is Lindsay Van Horn. I'm a student in EDM 310 at the University of South Alabama this semester, fall 2012. I feel like this class has been mainly about learning how to learn on your own, being a lifelong learner, and getting rid of Birkbeck education. Being a lifelong learner is very important. We need to always be learning new ways to do things, especially since we're going to be teachers. We need to learn how to teach our students to also be lifelong learners and give them that drive. Getting rid of Birkbeck education has been one of Dr. Strange's main points in this class. He doesn't want us to memorize things and just give him what he wants. He wants us to learn how to do things on our own and figure out how to do things without him being there every step of the way. Birkbeck education is not a good thing. Students like to memorize and then just blurt things out on the test and then forget it later. I want to concentrate on how I can be a better teacher and person as I continue my lifelong learning. I want to be able to find new ways to teach my students the new things that are coming in. Obviously, we've talked a lot in this semester about how we are teaching these students for jobs that are not even made yet. They're learning things to be in a job for technologies that have not been created yet. This class has definitely taught me a lot about time management. I took this class with 3 of my higher level math classes, and obviously my personal life, everything was just completely jumbled and everything, and I had to write out a timesheet and keep to that timesheet and build on my time management skills. In this class, we learned a lot about podcasts and blogs. I had no clue what a podcast was until I started this class. I was like, what? So I had to do a lot of research about podcasts and find out what it was. I had never done anything with blogs. I don't think I ever even read a blog before this semester. I thought blogs were just for the old women who sat at home with their kids and didn't do anything other than be a housewife or a house mom or whatever. Blogs are actually very informative, and I will definitely use those as my life progresses in teaching and as a person as a whole. We use Google Docs to do presentations and write things collaboratively as a group. I used the presentations in Google Docs with a group for a different class this semester, and they were like, well, how did you find out about this? And my answer was EDM 310. So I shared that presentation with them, and we could all work on that presentation together at the same time on separate computers and separate houses and everything. So we didn't have to be together for hours working on this presentation together. I really liked the prezzies, and I thought those were really neat. I also learned a lot about Smartboard. I grew up in a very, very small town, and we didn't have funding for any type of technology, really. The only area we had any type of technology is each teacher had a computer to take attendance and things like that for their grade book, and then there were computers in the library. Other than that, there was no technology in the entire building. So Smartboard is a really neat concept. I really like that, and I will definitely use that as a teacher myself. I really like the C4Ts. I will definitely keep those blogs in mind whenever I become a teacher, and I will definitely follow them and read what they have to say because their fellow teachers, and they'll definitely help. Lastly, I'd like to talk about how I've grown and changed as a result of this class. I have definitely taken in the concept of going out there and finding what you're looking for and finding ways to do things that you really want to do, whether there's people telling you you can't do that, or if there's a little voice in the back of your head saying you can't do that. I'm going to be a math teacher, so this whole semester I've been saying I don't know how I'm going to incorporate this into my classroom. I feel that students in math do need to use pencil and paper, but using different types of technology is going to be helpful too, and I definitely learned that in this class, and I will definitely take that away from this class.